everybody. Welcome back to our place. We are so excited to have Lacy Altenhofen with us today. She is not only the owner of two Sharkies in Texas, but also the director of marketing for all 200 locations, right? I think it's 200 locations. Is that right?
That's right. Just a little over 200.
Over 200 locations across the country. So you have the opportunity to get connected to haircuts in your communities because there are so many locations and probably growing. Is that right? Do you guys see?
That is correct. We are growing at a rapid rate, thankfully.
That's awesome. So thank you so much, Lacey, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Megan.
We get families that come to us and are looking for haircuts for their children, which can be stressful for any child and any parent. But you guys are doing some really awesome things for kids who might have some sensory needs or anxieties. So tell us a little bit about what you see your locations doing.
That's right. So at Sharkey's Cuts for Kids, we recognize that families of all varieties can deal with anxieties around haircuts. And so we try to create an environment that is welcoming and positive and warm for families of all different backgrounds to come in and enjoy the experience. We want the experience within Sharky's Cuts for Kids to be more than just a haircut. We really do want it to become a memory that the family can hold on to for years to come. So our stylists are warm and patient and welcoming. The environment is full of fun for the kids so that they feel that it's their space and can
Yeah.
enjoy it as much as possible. And then we've created some tools internally that allow the families to prepare for their visits if they do have a child that deals with anxiety or sensory sensitivities so that they can feel confident when they walk in the doors.
So that is awesome. And I think we've talked a few weeks ago about those new things that are being put into place. So tell us a little bit about that and how that will change the game for parents who are looking to bring their kids into one of your salons.
Absolutely. So we are very proud that we have partnered with a company called Extended Brain AI. And the goal of that platform was to create customized narratives for any family that wants to come into a Sharky's Cuts for Kids. So what I mean by that is we've created over 10,000 different narratives and templates that you can go in and personalize for your child. So if they deal with a certain anxiety or a certain sensitivity and you want to make sure that they're fully prepared, you can input some information about them and it will generate a story that has narratives that follow along with what they're needing and allow them to know what to expect when they walk through the doors. It also will generate customized creative illustrations, if you will, along with that so that the child can really see themselves at Sharky's before they arrive so they know what to expect when they come in. So it's a really exciting time for us and we're excited to be part of Extended Brain AI and happy that they've allowed us this opportunity.
AI, it's opening a whole new realm of possibilities for everyone. So is the narrative something that the parents or the caregiver would maybe read to their child prior to coming in?
Exactly. So if they had a certain service that they had booked, for example, a boy's haircut, they could hop in and create a free profile for their son that would then generate a story that's customized to him and his experience. So he would see images of the salon in advance, he
Yeah.
would see a likeness of himself, and then talk through what all would take place during that service so that he would feel completely comfortable and confident and be able to really enjoy the experience because that's what we want for the children. We want them to come in, feel welcomed, and have an experience that's memorable.
Yeah, and I think this is perfect because behind you is the backdrop of one of your salons, which can probably be great for parents that their kids love sensory or terrifying for families who have sensory overload. But I recently went into one of your salons near my house and they can provide kind of those sensory accommodations, at least that location can. So tell us a little bit about what some of your stores are doing when it comes to the sensory things and how a family would maybe adjust that if needed.
That's a great question. So, in addition to being able to prepare before the appointment, when you arrive to the appointment, you're going to be greeted with a stylist who's already been properly trained So they are able to accommodate families of all different backgrounds. And they genuinely enjoy the children. That's
Yeah.
why they're there. That's why they're in the environment. So that's a very big key to the puzzle. But we actually recently just had a national convention just a couple weeks ago for Sharkies, and we were able to sit with the managers and get them up to speed on some additional trainings that have come about. So we're keeping up with the trainings, making sure that they have the resources and tools available to be prepared for the family so that they can greet them and treat them exactly how they want to be. And then in addition to that, we have other things within the salon that we'll recommend, certain times of the day that
Yeah.
maybe are a little bit more accommodating for certain families. We have a partnership with a toy company that offers sensory friendly toys that might make them feel more comfortable that we'll have in the salon. So there are a lot of things that they do within the stylists themselves and also the environment that just make these families feel welcomed.
And how long has Sharky been, kind of looking into these initiatives to serve these families?
Well, it's always been part of our makeup as a brand. So we never want any family to feel excluded.
Yeah.
Everyone is welcome within the salon. We have a large range of families that we see, typically from 0 to about 14 into those teen years, as well as some adults. So we always have wanted families to come in and feel that they could find a space within our salon that they felt comfortable. But it's evolved over time where we're able to provide more resources to these families and to our staff to be able to accommodate
Yeah.
them better.
So with you guys, providing more awareness to your staff and your owners and your managers, what would you say to families? So if they come to us and we're like, check the Sharkies near you, is it best for them to call the store to maybe learn about those hours or talk specifically about their child's needs? Or is that done in that AI kind of platform piece?
There are so many different ways. So it really just depends on how the parent is most comfortable receiving that information.
Yeah.
On our websites, we have links to the Extended Brain AI platform. So you can receive that either through the booking page. We've got information on our social media web pages as well as our app. And then it's also in our confirmation text. So you'll have the link available to you at really any stage of the booking if you like. If you're wanting more of a personalized approach to speak with the potential stylist that could be cutting your son or daughter's hair, then obviously calling the salon is a great tool to be able to
Yeah.
get more information on what might work best for you and your needs personally.
What would you say, kind of under that same umbrella? We talk to a lot of families that their fear is, if my child has a reaction or a meltdown or anything like that to the sound of the clippers or whatever it may be, and I don't want to, have that happen in a salon where there's a lot of people and all of those things. What would you say to those families?
Well, it's something that we hear a lot, oh gosh, I just can't bring my child in because what if he throws a tantrum or what
Right.
if he makes a scene? And that's not something that we're uncomfortable or not used to. It's something that the stylists see, regularly. They're completely comfortable with. They want to make sure that they take the time individually with the child, that they feel calm and ready. So never worry about making a scene or being uncomfortable in the salon. It's for children. So inherently, we're going to see those things all the time. And then in addition to that, with those custom narratives, it
Yeah.
talks about the sound that they're going to be hearing and what it might feel like so that they do feel a little bit more comfortable coming into the environment.
And this is what I say this a lot in my interviews because I go, of course, like a child that has sensory needs and stuff, there can be obstacles and challenges that come with that. My child is almost 5 years old and has thrown tantrums before getting their haircut. So your child might be better behaved than even a neurotypical child, is what I say. Um, okay, so we've talked about kind of that AI experience and stuff for families, but for kids who do well with sensory options, your guys' salons are so cool. It's like so unique. I can even see behind you the little car. So talk about the options that you guys have in the salons, like the cars behind you. Do you have TVs, that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. I wish that we would have had a Sharky's Cuts for Kids when I was a child and my mother was cutting my bangs with kitchen scissors. So we've come a long way. But there's so much to do and see when you come into a Sharkey salon. We are able to accommodate children of all ages because we have so many different options for them. So they can come in and choose one of the fun cars to sit in. So you can see over here, you've
Yeah.
got the police car, the fire truck, Barbie Jeep, Frozen Jeep, Lightning McQueen, all different kinds of car options that they can sit in for the littles. And then they're able to stream their favorite movies or cartoons during the haircut within those chairs. On the other side, let me see if I can get it right. There we go.
Yeah.
We have our Xbox station. So once a child graduates from the cars and they want to go and play games, they're able to play their favorite games while they get their haircut. And then we also have a tween lounge, which is more of a dedicated girly experience. So you can sit back there and have a traditional salon experience without TV or gaming and just really focus on the pampering. And then in addition to that, the wash is included, the style is included. The girls are leaving with their nails painted and glamour rings. They're
Oh my
getting
gosh.
lollipops, balloons, Sharky's tattoos as they're leaving. So there's a lot of fun that comes along with it in addition to the haircut. But I actually had a friend text me yesterday that she took her son in. She sent me a picture of him and she said to me, I don't even think he knows he's getting his haircut. And I just responded, that's the point.
How do we get a
We
Sharkies for
lived it.
adults?
I'm sorry.
How do we get a Sharkies for adults?
I know. So
Maybe with
actually,
like,
most of the Sharkies do accommodate adults as well.
oh,
Many
really?
of them have children and parent packages, mom and son, mom and daughter, dad and son, dad and daughter. We see a lot of families that will come in all together. We are set up specifically for the children, but we're happy to see mom and dad as
A little
well.
like
They just may not fit
charcuterie
in the Barbie Jeep.
lounge,
What was that?
charcuterie lounge or something for the moms.
Maybe we'll add it.
Um, and then tell us too, because I think this is something so unique about your guys' brand. What you guys do to support the locations do to support local nonprofits with like the token and stuff.
Absolutely. So, part of Sharky's mission and our heart, really, as a brand, is to create an environment that gives back to the community. So, at every Sharky's Cuts for Kids, you'll see what we call our charity boxes or our donation boxes. When a child comes in for a service at checkout, they receive a little Sharky's poker chip, and then they're told about the donation options that they have. Many of them are local, some of them are national causes. But this allows the child to start to learn about giving back. And
Yeah.
then the owner of that location is giving to those charities on behalf of those clients. So it's really important. And then in addition to those local partnerships, the brand itself has large national partnerships that it accommodates every year. And so we just really want to make sure that not only are we supporting the kids and families that are coming into the salon, but we're supporting kids and families all across the nation.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so, like we said, you guys have over 200 locations right now, and you're going to be seeing more locations open. What are we? 2026. That's crazy. We're going to 2026. Um, do you know how many more you guys are going to see opening in 2026 or have an idea?
We're projected right now to be close to about 235 in the next couple of months. I don't know what 2026 will shape out to be because we are growing at such a rapid
Yeah.
pace. But I just think it's a testament to the brand and the value that we're bringing into the communities.
Yes, definitely. So if you are looking to get your child a haircut, of course, we're going to give them the information, this interview, walk them through that experience. Definitely use that new AI tool. So cool. And is that something that when they do book it and then they come back for another appointment, like they can get a different narrative maybe the second time they come, and it kind of can grow with their child?
Absolutely. So all of our services are uploaded as different template options into the tool. So if you come in with your son one time and your daughter the next time, or you're getting a different service for that child, or you just want an updated narrative with additional information in it, you can create as many as you feel comfortable doing.
That's amazing because I think in this community, you see needs change very rapidly, and sensory needs constantly are changing. And so, super cool that even though their child's needs might be different, you guys can still provide those accommodations. So thank you so much for not only sharing, but what you guys are doing for this community. I know these families sometimes have a really hard time finding haircuts, and I know all the moms want their babies to look good for those holiday photos.
Absolutely. I am the target market. I have two kids of my own. We have dealt with our own struggles previous to bringing Sharkies to our communities.
Yeah.
So we get it. And we really do want to be that safe place for the families.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, head on over to our place to if you need help finding a location or even getting in contact if there's. I know some of the stores have sensory hours specifically, but you also can call to set up some accommodations for yourself. And Lacey, thank you so much. We look forward to seeing how the AI tool goes and seeing the growth of even more Sharkies in these communities.
Thank you, Megan. I appreciate you so much.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.